I wore it once. Now it wears me. I sat upon a throne that was built from broken stone. Every king before me left a whisper and a groan. They told me it was heavy, but they never told me why. The crown that sits upon your head is just a pretty lie. I thought I wanted power, I thought I wanted gold. I thought the crown would save me from the person I was told to be by every shadow that was waiting in the cold. But the crown just made me older and the throne just made me old. Oh, so whole. The servants bow and scrape, but they don't see my face. They just see a symbol of a king that took their place. And the crown is just a circle that was forged in blood and flame. But the blood is all forgotten and the flame is just a name. So I sit here in the silence with a weight upon my head, wondering if the throne was built for living or for dead. And the answer that I find is that the crown I wear with pride is just a hollow circle with nothing left inside. Hollow ground, sitting heavy on my head. Hollow ground, filled with silence instead. Hollow ground, of the words I never said. Hollow ground, now I'm living with the dread. Hollow ground, every jewel is a scar. Hollow ground, every kingdom is too far from the person that you are. When you're standing where kings are. Hollow crown. I was born to wear the weight. Hollow crown. But I found it was too late. Hollow crown. To escape the empty fate. Hollow crown. Of the crown that I hate. Hollow crown. There's painting on the wall of a king I used to know. Before the crown consumed and then the throne began to grow into a monster made of greed that never let him go. Now I see him in the mirror and I'm starting to show. My mother used to tell me that the crown was just a test of character and honor and the courage to invest in a kingdom that was bigger than the hunger in your chest. But the hunger never listens and the crown puts it to rest. Rest, quest, quest. I tried to give it up 1,000 times or more. I tried to leave the castle and escape the heavy door. But the crown was like a magnet and the throne was like a sore that never stopped the bleeding and the king was always poor. So I stay here in the shadow of the thing I used to be, wearing all the jewels of a man I cannot see. And the kingdom that I rule is just a memory of me. And the crown is just a circle that refuses to set me free. Hollow prayer, sitting heavy on my head. Hollow prayer, filled with silence instead. Hollow prayer, of the words I never said. Hollow prayer, now I'm living with the dread. You know what they never tell you about wearing a crown? It's not the weight, it's not the responsibility, it's not the loneliness. It's the moment you realize the crown doesn't belong to you, you belong to it. And the hollow sound it makes when you speak is the same sound your soul used to make before it went silent. Hollow crown. I love that. Yeah. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. Remembers. Everything. 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 I walked into the hall where the echoes used to sing, and the silence hit me harder than the memory of a king. Every pillar holds a shadow of the crown that used to gleam, but the gleam is gone and nothing is the same as it has been. The throne sits in the corner like a skeleton of stone, a reminder of a ruler who was never quite alone. Now the dust collects on velvet that was once a kingly throne, and I'm standing in the emptiness that he used to call his own. Alone. I trace my fingers through the cracks upon the marble floor, where the footsteps of the kingdom used to echo through the door. Now the only sound that answers is the wind that I ignore, and the hollow in my chest that I've been carrying since before. So if you see a shadow where the throne is meant to be, and you feel a sense of something that you cannot really see, don't mistake it for a presence or a ghost of what could be. It's just the empty throne, and it's remembering me. Yeah. Who's gonna sit where the king once sat? Who's gonna wear the crown, and that is that? Who's gonna carry the weight of the past when the throne is empty and the king is cast? Every throne I've ever seen was built on bones and blood. Every kingdom ever born was watered by the flood of the ones who came before us and the ones we never understood. Now the throne is empty and the kingdom's in the mud. I searched the castle chambers for a sign of what was lost. I found a tapestry of battles and a ledger of the cost. I found a letter from a queen who warned of what it cost to sit upon the throne and never count the bridges that you tossed. Lost. I throne the highest tower where the flag is torn and gray. I looked out at the kingdom that the sun forgot to say, and the fields that used to flourish are now dust and disarray. And I realized the throne was empty from the very first day. So if you hear a whisper when the wind begins to cry, and you see a shadow sitting where the light begins to die, don't assume it's a ruler from the days of long gone by. It's just the empty throne and the echo of goodbye. You know what they never tell you about an empty throne? It's not the absence of the king that makes it empty. It's the presence of the memory, the ghost of every ruler who sat there, the weight of every decision they made, the echo of every word they spoke. And when the throne is empty, it doesn't wait for a new king. It waits for the old one to come back. But the old one never does, because the throne doesn't want a king. The throne wants the illusion, the crown wants the shadow, and the kingdom. Overthrown. 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 Empty throne. Dust. The trust. The rust. Paul remembers, but I don't. Always. Powerful in a big way. I woke up this morning and the sun was in my eyes, but I didn't feel the warmth, I just saw the light inside. My reflection in the mirror looked like someone I denied, a stranger wearing my face with the color drained and dry. I used to have a heartbeat that would race and skip and jump. Now it's just a metronome that's waiting for the thump that never seems to come because the engine's got a lump, and the driver's in the backseat with a memory to slump. Dump. never jump. They tell me that the feeling will return if I just wait, but I've been waiting years now when I'm standing at the gate with a ticket in my pocket and a hand that's full of fate. But the train just keeps on passing and I'm always running late. Dead inside, I don't bleed the way I used to. Dead inside, every scar is just a tattoo. Dead inside, of a person that I knew who. Dead inside, fell apart and never grew through. Dead inside, I don't cry the way I should. Dead inside, every tear is just a flood. Dead inside, of the things I never could. Dead inside, say out loud the way I was. Dead inside, I am the ghost of who I was. Dead inside, the echo of a life because dead inside, the person that you loved is dust. Dead inside, not exist inside the fuzz. Mother called me yesterday, I didn't pick the phone. I just watched it ring and ring and let the silence be the tone. She left a message saying that she missed me and she known that I've been different lately, but she hoped I'd come back home. It's father never taught me how to feel or how to break. He just showed me how to bottle it and label it as fake. And now I'm standing in the middle of a life that I can't shake, with a heart that's just a muscle and a soul that's on the take. The take, the break, the ink. Dead inside, I don't bleed the way I used to. Dead inside, every scar is just a tattoo. Dead inside, of a person that I knew who. Dead inside, fell apart and never grew through. Dead inside, I don't cry the way I should. Dead inside, every tear is just a flood. Dead inside, of the things I never could. Dead inside, say out loud the way I was. Dead inside, I am the ghost of who I was. Dead inside, the echo of a life because dead inside, the person that you loved is dust. Dead inside, not exist inside the fuzz. You know what they never tell you about being dead inside? It's not the emptiness, it's not the loneliness, it's not the void. It's the moment you realize that you don't even miss the feeling. You don't remember what it was like to care. You just exist like a plant in a dark room that stopped growing but never died. I used to think that feeling nothing was a curse, but now I know it's a survival mannerism. When you feel too much for too long, the wires just burn out and you're left with the body that moves in the mind that watches from a distance. I'm watching from a distance. Dead inside. I've been running through the shadows with a hunger in my chest. Every step is a whisper that the moon is blessed. I don't need a pack to tell me when it's time to rest. I just follow the scent of the ones who are possessed. My eyes are made of amber and my teeth are made of need. Every breath I take is a prayer and a greed for the moment when the running turns into defeat. And the silence of the forest is the only thing I heed. Feed, bleed. You think you know the wolf, you only know the fur. You don't know the hunger that the bones prefer. You don't know the patience of the hunter in the blur of the moonlight and the mist and the things that never stir. I've been tracking you for miles, I've been counting every step. I know the way you breathe, I know the way you slept. I know the fear that lives inside, the promises you kept, and the cracks in your armor where the darkness has crept. So keep running, keep hiding, keep telling yourself you're safe. But the wolf doesn't need to see you to know your taste, and the hunt doesn't end when you find a hiding place. It just changes the pace. I don't chase, I just follow the scent. I don't break, I just wait for the bend. I don't speak, I just let the silence invent the moment when the hunter and the hunted is spent. You hear the howl, but you don't see the pack. You feel the breath, but you don't see the track. You think you're safe, but you never look back. When the wolf is the shadow that you always lack. I am the one who moves when the moon is high. I am the one who watches when the prey don't cry. I am the one who waits till the moment is nigh. And then I take the gold and I don't ask why. My father was a hunter, my mother was a knight. I was raised in the forest where the only law is bite. Every scar upon my body is a story and a rite of passage to the kingdom where the weak don't survive the light. Survive the light. Yeah. I've been running with the pack since the day I could stand. Every member is a mirror of the blood on the land. We don't hunt for glory, we don't hunt for brand. We hunt for the hunger that the silence understands. They ask me, does the wolf ever feel lonely? Being the one that everyone fears but nobody holds. I tell them, the pack is not a number, it's a bloodline, it's a claim. And the howl is not a cry, it's a name. The one to know the secret of the wolf. It's not the teeth, it's not the hunt, it's not the faith. It's the knowing that the prey is already dead. They just don't know it yet. I know, and that's why I never miss. Whoa. I don't chase, I just follow the scent. Whoa. I don't break, I just wait for the bend. Whoa. I don't speak, I just let the silence invent. Whoa. Moment when the hunter and the hunted are spent. Whoa. You hear the howl, but you don't see the pack. Whoa. You feel the breath, but you don't see the track. Whoa. You think you're safe, but you never look back. Whoa. When the wolf is the shadow that you always lack. Whoa. I am the one who moves when the moon is high. Whoa. I am the one who watches when the prey don't cry. Whoa. I am the one who waits till the moment is nigh. Whoa. And then I take the throat of hunger, don't ask why. I can feel it. Crack. I've been holding up the ceiling with my shoulders and my spine. Every crack above my head is a warning and a sign that the weight I've been carrying was never meant to be mine. And the pillars of my patience are beginning to decline. I wake up every morning with a fist around my chest. Every breath is a negotiation with pressure in my chest. Every step is a reminder that I'm failing every test. And the breaking point is closer than the moment I can rest. Rest, rest, breath, press. My mother told me, son, you gotta learn to let it go. My father said the strong don't break, they just bend and they grow. But they never had a ceiling that was caving in so slow. And they never felt the fracture that you had, so they don't know. I get my back against the wall and my eyes upon the floor. And I tell myself that breaking is a weakness I ignore. But the cracks are getting wider and the pressure once more. And I'm standing at the edge of what I can't endure. My breaking point! Man can't hold it anymore. Breaking point! I'm splitting at the core. Breaking point! The weight I can't ignore. Breaking point! I'm walking toward the door. Breaking point! And every crack is getting wide. Breaking point! I'm running out of places too high. Breaking point! The pressure's building up inside. Breaking point! I'm about to call. Breaking point! I'm standing at the edge. Breaking point! With a foot over the ledge. Breaking point! I forgot the way I seconds like a prisoner of time. Every tick is a reminder that I'm guilty of a crime, of pretending that I'm fine when I'm standing on the line between the man I wanna be and the man I left behind. I tried to find a release valve, I tried to find a way to let the pressure out before it turned into a fray. But every door I opened just led to another day of carrying the weight that I was never meant to pay. Pay straight decay. Breaking point, can't hold it anymore. Breaking point, I'm splitting at the core. Breaking point, the weight I can't ignore. Breaking point, I'm walking toward the door. Breaking point, every check is getting warm. Breaking point, I'm running out of places to hide. Breaking point, the pressure building up inside. Breaking point, I'm about to do it. You know what they never tell you about the breaking point? It's not the breaking that hurts. It's the moment right before the silence, the waiting, the knowing that everything you built is about to fall apart and there's nothing you could do to stop it. And now you can't. I can't hold it anymore. Make it twice. Make it twice. Make it right. I find it broke. Make it right. I find it broke.
Can you hear me?
I scream, but nothing comes out.
Kinda sad.
I've been standing in a room full of people I know, and every single one of them is watching me go through the motions of a life that I don't wanna show. But the mask is getting heavy and the cracks begin to grow. I smile when they talk to me, I nod when they speak. I laugh at all the jokes, even when my throat is weak. I carry all the weight of a mountain that I keep in a pocket of my silence while the rest of me is asleep. Sleep. I try to write it down on paper, but the ink turned gray. I tried to tell my mother, but the words just went away. I tried to find a voice inside the silence of the day, but the silence was the only thing that ever learned to stay. Silent suffering, I don't make a sound. Silent suffering, I just drown. Silent suffering, in the quiet underground. Silent suffering, where I'm never found. Silent suffering, every day is great. Silent suffering, I just fade away. Silent suffering, nothing left to say. Silent suffering, I just hide and stay. Silent suffering, I am the ghost inside the hall. Silent suffering, the one who never gets the call. Silent, the one who watches as they fall. Silent suffering, says nothing at all. You know what they never tell you about silent suffering? My father used to tell me that the strong don't complain, so I swallowed every tear and I buried carried every stain. I turned the pain into a habit, like a window in the rain that never lets the light in, but remembers all the strain of what the hallways of my mind with the lip that never healed. I carry conversations that I never should have sealed in a vault that's made of memory and covered in the field of the silence that I planted when the truth was too revealed. Conceal, stay. Silent, shivering, I don't make a sound. Silent, shivering, I just drown. Silent, shivering, in the quiet underground. Silent, shivering, where I'm never found. Silent, shivering, every day is gray. Silent, shivering, I just fade away. Silent, shivering, nothing left to say. Silent, shivering, I just hide and stay. You know what they never tell you about silent suffering?
It's not the pain. It's not the sadness. It's not the emptiness. It's the moment you realize that the silence isn't something you choose. It's something that chooses you.
It chooses you. And then one day you wake up and you realize you've been silent for so long that you forgot how to speak. That your voice is just a ghost that lives in the back of your throat, and the only thing that comes out is the breath of a person who forgot they were alive. And the worst part, nobody even noticed. Silent suffering. Silent suffering. Still me, still waiting, still waiting. I know they'll make a sound. Silent suffering. Bombs. Flow in a big one. I woke up this morning and the sun was in my eyes, but I didn't feel the warmth, I just saw the light inside. My reflection in the mirror looked like someone I denied, a stranger wearing my face with the color drained and dry. I used to have a heartbeat that would race and skip and jump. Now it's just a metronome that's waiting for the thump that never seems to come because the engine's got a lump, and the driver's in the backseat with a memory to slump. Dump, never jump. They tell me that the feeling will return if I just wait, but I've been waiting years now when I'm standing at the gate with a ticket in my pocket and a hand that's full of fate. But the train just keeps on passing and I'm always running late. Dead inside, I don't bleed the way I used to. Dead inside, every scar is just a tattoo. Dead inside, of a person that I knew who. Dead inside, fell apart and never grew through. Dead inside, I don't cry the way I should. Dead inside, every tear is just a flood. Dead inside, of the things I never could. Dead inside, say out loud the way I was. Dead inside, I am the ghost of who I was. Dead inside, the echo of a life because dead inside, the person that you loved is dust. Dead inside, not exist inside the fuzz. Mother called me yesterday, I didn't pick the phone. I just watched it ring and ring and let the silence be the tone. She left a message saying that she missed me and she known that I've been different lately, but she hoped I'd come back home. It's father never taught me how to feel or how to break. He just showed me how to bottle it and label it as fake. And now I'm standing in the middle of just a muscle and a soul that's on the take. The take, the break, the ink. Dead inside. I don't bleed the way I used to. Dead inside. Every scar is just a tattoo. Dead inside. Of a person that I knew. Dead inside. Fell apart and never grew through. Dead inside. I don't cry the way I should. Dead inside. Every tear is just a flood. Dead inside. Of the things I never could. Dead inside. Say out loud the way I was. Dead inside. I am the ghost of who I was. Dead inside. The echo of a life because. Dead inside. The person that you loved is dust. Dead inside. Not exist inside the fuzz. You know what they never tell you about being dead inside? It's not the emptiness. It's not the loneliness. It's not the void. It's the moment you realize that you don't even miss the feeling. You don't remember what it was like to care. You just exist like a plant in a dark room that stopped growing but never died. I used to think that feeling nothing was a curse, but now I know it's a survival mannerism. When you feel too much for too long, the wires just burn out and you're left with the body that moves in the mind that watches from a distance. I'm watching from a distance. Dead inside. Dead inside.